You're listening to the Infinite Bliss Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Robinson, the Gregarious Hermit. Hey everybody, welcome and thank you for joining me. It's Friday evening and tonight I really feel like doing a chakra tune-up. So we're just going to try to realign our energy body and allow the energy to flow more easily through our body. And it's a very, very simple meditation. Don't worry if you're not into the spiritual side of meditations. This is just a wonderful way to relax, regardless of whether you believe in chakras or anything like that. But we're going to start as we always do, and we're going to sit and make ourselves very comfortable. And for this meditation, it is more effective if you pay particular attention to your spine. Make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall and straight. And you'll see why in a little while. But get yourself nice and comfortable. Adjust yourself in your seat. And then close your eyes. Now, starting with your feet flat on the floor, I want you to just relax your arches. Feel as though they're melting into the carpet or into the floor. Feel your toes tingling as you release all the tension in your feet. And then moving on up to your calf muscles. Just allow them to relax. Feel them hanging down at the back of your knee. Feel that little bit of weight pulling down on that tendon. Now moving on up to your thighs and your hamstrings. Let's spend a moment just relaxing and releasing any muscle tension that's there. Allow the muscle to expand and soften. You should feel it sinking into your seat cushion as you release the pressure. Just notice the muscle fibers starting to separate. And allow the blood to flow really easily down through your legs. And starting with the base of your spine, let's just relax that area. Think about your pelvis and just relax any muscles that are there. Especially your hip flexors. Allow them to relax. Moving a little further up your back to your kidneys. Just allow those muscles to relax. Imagine that region expanding. Just feel that little tingle as you release the muscle tension. And if you can't release the muscles, if they still feel tight, just adjust your posture. Maybe sit up a little bit taller. And then paying attention to your upper back and your shoulders. Relax those muscles. Make sure that your shoulders are right on top of your spine and right over your hips. You have to keep all of that weight centered perfectly. Imagine a stack of pennies. As long as you keep everything perfectly on top of each other, then the stack just stays there all on its own. Your spine is exactly the same. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, and just feel that extra little bit of pressure pressing down on your hands. Make sure you're not squinting or frowning. Relax all of the muscles in your face. Relax your jaw. And once you relax those muscles, You can just gently move your head forwards and backwards ever so slightly until you feel that balance point where it just becomes neutral and you don't need any muscles to hold it there. Now let's move our awareness down to our chest and just observe our breathing for a few moments. Just notice that gentle rhythm. As you breathe in, just feel your lungs filling with air. And then as you breathe out, just feel that gentle wave of relaxation. Allow that wave to travel down through your body. So breathe in. Just notice that pause, that little bit of stillness at the top of your breath. And then as you breathe out, allow that relaxation to travel all the way down through your body and right out through your feet. Just feel how gentle that is. It's just like a little wave, gently moving backwards and forwards. It's almost rocking you to sleep. Now, the first chakra that we're going to work on is located right at the base of the spine. So right where you make contact with your seat cushions. I want you to visualize a beautiful red light, just a little glow, just emanating from that spot. And if you want, you can make it flicker just like a candle flame. And picture that red glow traveling outwards into your pelvis and just lighting up that whole area with a beautiful warm red light. And relax the muscles that are there. Allow that warm red light to travel into the muscles. And just feel it healing you. Now moving up a little higher, we're going to next look at the sacral chakra, which is a little bit below your belly button and in towards the back of your spine. I want you to picture that region with a beautiful orange light glowing. And you can make it flicker like a candle flame. And just feel that warmth from that orange light, just illuminating your lower abdomen. Feel that wonderful energy just expanding outwards. Feel that warmth from that orange light, just healing everything in your lower abdomen. Now moving a little higher up, we're going to work on our solar plexus. And that's just below your rib cage and just above your belly button. But again, it's in towards your spine. And this time, we're going to imagine a beautiful yellow light. So this time you really can picture a candle flame just radiating a beautiful golden yellow light. Feel it filling up that region just below your rib cage. And as you picture that light, I want you to imagine it growing brighter, but also expanding as well, so that it fills that whole region. And I want you to feel it healing that area of your body. Now moving on up to my favorite chakra, the heart chakra. So that's right in the center of your chest. And I want you to imagine a beautiful green light. So picture a really vibrant emerald green, just flickering like that candle flame. And I want you to feel that right in the center of your chest. And as you picture it, I want you to feel it expanding outwards, just filling your whole rib cage and your lungs with a beautiful, warm, green light. It's full of healing, and of course, it's full of love. I want you to just spend a moment and feel that. Now, moving on up to your throat chakra, which is right where your Adam's apple is. Just imagine there's a beautiful blue light this time. So imagine the most amazing Caribbean ocean that you've seen. That wonderful, wonderful blue. Imagine it flickering, and imagine the light filling your whole throat and neck area. You can almost feel it soothing, like a menthol lozenge. Just that cool breeze, just soothing your throat and just relaxing all of the muscles there. Just feel that energy expanding and just healing everything that's there in your throat. Now let's move a little higher up to a point right between your eyes and just a tiny bit above your eyebrows. So in that lower part of your forehead, that's your third eye chakra. And for that one, we have a dark blue light. I want you to just imagine that there's a little flame flickering there that's giving off a beautiful blue glow. And as you concentrate on that spot right in the center of your forehead, I want you to feel that glow expanding outwards. Feel it radiating. Just feel that energy that's there, healing your third eye. And then moving on up to the crown chakra, which sits just above the top of your head. So right above where your hair is, there's a little spot. And I want you to imagine that there's a wonderful purple flame there. This one you can make really big. It's got room to glow, or room to grow, should I say. So imagine there's a beautiful purple light with flames flickering away, just dancing around just above the top of your head. And I want you to feel it. That purple glow is just showering, and it's radiating a beautiful energy. You can almost feel it like raindrops, just slowly landing and trickling down. That's your connection to the universe. So it is important that we heal that chakra. All right, now what I like to do before we finish is just go right back down to the heart. And I want you to, instead of picturing a green light, I want you to picture a beautiful golden light. And I want you to make that light really strong. And I want you to make it grow and expand outwards. And I want you to feel that healing energy just traveling through every part of your body. Feel it traveling down your arms, into your hands, into your fingertips. Feel it traveling down through your core, through your legs, and out through your feet. I want you to feel that relaxing energy, and I want you to feel it healing your body and just tying everything together. And what I want you to do is just picture somebody that you love. Picture somebody that you feel maybe needs a little bit of extra love or a little bit of extra healing right now. And I want you to picture them. And I want you to imagine that beautiful golden light that you have in your chest, I want you to send that light out towards that person. You're almost projecting that light like a searchlight or a spotlight. And I want you to imagine that light being received by the other person and filling their entire body with that same glow. And wherever they need that energy, it'll go where it's needed. But just by thinking about them, picturing them, and sending them that energy, it will have an effect on them. All right, now let's return to our body again. And you can stop doing your visualizations. I want you to just feel your body. Just experience that deep level of relaxation you have right now. Now that you've opened up your chakras, and hopefully they all aligned properly, then that energy is flowing so effortlessly, it should feel like you're floating on a cloud. And then if you want to, start to become aware of the room around you. Listen for any sounds that you hadn't noticed. And when you're ready, just open your eyes. But I want you to try to remain in that same calm state. And just feel what an effect that visualization had on your body. And again, it doesn't matter whether you believe in chakras, whether you understand that or not, or whether you can even feel the energy moving. It just has a wonderful restorative effect on you. It's like going to the doctor for a checkup or even getting an oil change on your car. It's a good idea, even if you don't know what it actually does. But anyway, that's, again, I wanted to do that Friday night. We've got the weekend ahead of us. So it's really good to start and just, have that wonderful experience of that blissful state. And, that way you can really enjoy your weekend and feel calm, relaxed. You got rid of all of the stress from the week. You don't have to start worrying about work again until Sunday evening. So hopefully you can enjoy the rest of the weekend and just be nice and relaxed and calm. So I do have some time to stick around if anybody has any questions. Otherwise, I'll be back here Monday morning at 7 a.m. and Monday evening as well if you want to do the evening session. All right, thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you later. Stick around, and I'll be right back after the break. All right, thanks for joining. Bye. If you're interested in joining these live recordings, then please visit thegregarious.hermit.com/club, and you can become a member of the Infinite Bliss Daily Meditations Club.